Hello everyone, welcome back to Teacup Tarot, and our topic for today is lunar eclipse. So as you guys must be aware, we are going to be having a lunar eclipse on the 5th of June in Sagittarius. Now my intention behind doing these videos are behind planetary situations like retrogrades and lunar eclipses is that you get a proper idea as to how this might affect your life, what kind of changes might these things bring to your life, but also how you can effectively manage your energies around it. Now the lunar eclipse is on the 5th of June, but the effects are sort of felt 10 days prior and 10 days after the event as well, which is right about now. So which is why I decided to film this video today, and just let us see how it's going to affect you, because this particular one is going to be very intense. It's going to be sort of having long-term effects on our life. It is going to be having almost an energy of starting a new life, if I may just say so. But either way, we shall see how this is going to affect you personally. And as usual, I have 3 piles in front of me, and you can pick according to the feather or according to the image, and we shall start off with the very first one, pile 1. So if you've chosen the very first pile, these are your messages for the lunar eclipse. And let us see what cards you have. Okay, now this is very significant. The very first card that you have is the Bat Spirit. A rebirth is assured. So I think for your pile specifically, you will be called to almost make like a 360-degree change when it comes to your life, or maybe this is something that you yourself will internally feel like, this is not the way I can continue living my life, especially in the COVID situation as well. A lot of us have come to the realization about the fact that the way we were living was not so suitable for us, and we were called to make a lot of changes. So possibly for you, that could affect you as well, and you could decide to sort of make a drastic change in your life. But these changes are good, and these changes will in fact affect your life very positively in the long run. Alright, whatever may be the way things are right now, they are not going to be remaining the same way, and yes, changes coming your way for sure. Another message that I want to give here is there is also a possibility that something that you might thought of as finished might also come back. So that can be a rebirth of a person, an event from the past, or just something you thought was dead and gone. So that can also come back, and you might have to face it again and then let it go once and for all, is also a sense I get here. So let's see the second one. Change is natural, change is good. So the message that I'm getting here is yes, changes are not easy, changes can be difficult, but a lot has to be our attitude towards the change. If we are flexible towards the change, things can be more easy. But if you sort of resist the change that is coming your way, you'll just sort of make your own life difficult, is what I sense here. The message is, see, the change is coming, whether you take it nicely or you're gonna or just spirit has to drag you all the way through it. Either way it's coming. The easily you adapt to it, the better it will be for you, is the message. Okay, vision. Okay, now this is so interesting. I think this is so very beautiful. But spirit is asking you here to sort of dream a new life for yourself. If you were called to start your life again from zero, what would you do? What kind of a life would you have? That is the message that I get. If you just had all the power within you right now, if money wasn't a problem, if nothing was a problem, and you had the choice to just pick everything up and move somewhere, where would you go? So these are the kind of things that you're being called to sort of think about. You need to have a plan for a new life. It's almost like visualize a new life. What would an ideal life look like for you? And then dream that into life, work towards it, lay the foundations, work towards it, is the sense that I get here. Be like a child, have that beginner's way of looking at things. So dream a beautiful life into being. And like I said again, for a lot of you, this is going to be like a minimalist life, or this is going to be a life where you're going to be very, very closely associated with nature. Probably you'll take your lifestyle seriously, probably you'll take your exercises seriously, probably you'll change the way you associate with nature is also something that I see. But this is also people moving towards villages, people moving towards living independently, people moving towards earth-based lifestyles is also something that I see. And this is going to be happening. So I'm really not surprised that you're getting this when it comes to your reading. Also, animals, working with animals or getting a pet in your house is also something very, very significant for a few of you, because you are choosing to live differently now. For many of you, you are going to be choosing to live more simply, choosing to live within means. In fact, even if you have the money, you are not going to be spending it. You're going to be saving it probably towards an early retirement. So major changes happening here. And you guys are like the earth warriors is the sense that I get. But dream a new life into being, all right? And it's gonna happen for you. Also, again, have a very, very clear vision of what you want to do with your life. But again, another message that I get here is to start working towards your future, working towards possibly an early retirement. Have a huge clarity of vision, all right? How long do you want to continue working? Do you want to continue working till the time you're 70 and then enjoy your life? Or do you want to live a life now where you sort of don't spend that much money right now, but within the next 10 years choose to retire, live that 4-hour work week is the sense that I get. But I think really careful planning is coming across right now. And because you're making a huge change in your life, and planning is going to be a very huge aspect of that life. So this lunar eclipse is really pushing you in terms of that lifestyle, is pushing you in that direction, is pushing you towards making those decisions when it comes to your life. So also this it also comes in when it comes to signing documents. So possibly now you're thinking in terms of getting a new house, so you decide in terms of making a down payment, or just planning in terms of how you're going to be affording this different lifestyle, or what do you want to do in order to be able to make this lifestyle a reality. So the planning part is also coming in very, very clearly. Make sure you have a clear vision as to the kind of life you want to live post this period. Also, make sure you're getting down to the very, very last details. Don't leave anything to chance. Be very, very careful when it comes to your documentation, and be very, very careful about even the smallest aspect of planning is the sense I get again. Yeah, stepping into a new experience. Of course, for you, this change, it's coming, whether you like it or not. It's coming for you, but of course, a lot of you are going to be willing to make this change naturally, so you're more than happy to suit yourself to this alternative lifestyle. So stepping into the unknown is something you're invited to do, probably living your life in a way that you did not think was possible before is also one thing that I get here. This could also be moving, okay, physically moving from one place to another, into a new house, into a new city, into a new country, into a new way of being is also a message that I get here. But lot of newness coming, and I think I've given this message out already as well, but for this lunar eclipse it is just being reinforced is the sense I get. So Just consider this almost like, okay, reminding you again and again, like your spirit is guiding you towards it, your angels are guiding you towards it, and they sort of have your back through this whole experience. Yeah. And going to the next one, these are my own. So shedding your old skin, it's almost like a snake. The snake is an animal which sheds its old skin and doesn't look back at it. For you it's almost like that. You are being called to be like that snake. Leave that old skin and just embrace that new one, because the new skin suits you very, very well, and it will sort of help you, adjust more beautifully to what is to come in the coming years, because the coming few years are going to be very, very different from what we've experienced so far on planet Earth. Planet Earth is moving towards an entirely different way of being entirely, and you are called to be a part of it. So are you willing to shed your old skin then and organize your life? So look at things very, very carefully. The current lifestyle you have, the current way of being that you have, make sure you're taking care of all the aspects in your current life as well. Organize it properly, tie all the loose ends, so don't leave anything to chance is again the message that I get here. So make sure your planning is perfect, you've thought things through. Don't make any decisions in a hurry, and we don't want you to regret anything. All right, so tie all your loose ends, make these decisions properly, make informed decisions, because if you're shifting to a new place, if you're getting a new home, if you're giving away your things, you just need to make sure properly. So organizing your life is also in terms of giving away your old clothes, giving away your old furniture, giving away anything that does not belong to this new life of yours is the message I get. Especially clothes, you need to give those away, because what they carry your old energy, so you don't want to carry the old energy into your new life and expect miracles. Okay, so expect miracles is, I think, a beautiful, beautiful message. And in fact, this is not only for this reading, even generally in your life, expect miracles. Like, live your life in a way, almost in a sense that wait for something good to happen to you every day. Like, expect it will happen to you. Just know something beautiful is about to happen in your life, and you'll just attract that energy. You might just attract those miracles. So every day say to yourself, okay, miracles find me now. And yeah, that is a very beautiful lesson I learned from Sak, and that is one lesson I like to remind myself again and again. And I hope this miracles follows you into this new life of yours. So my friends, the message is very clear for you. Let go of the old and breathe in the new. In fact, for you it's almost like birthing the new, because you are going to be making this happen on your own. You're planning it, you are consciously making all the decisions, and you are consciously entering into this new way of being. So let it not be forced on you. Make your own decisions, make your own way through life, and just make sure it's something that you really enjoy, and make sure this is something that you want for yourself. All right, beautiful, beautiful changes coming, changes that will sort of take you to an entirely different dimension of being entirely. All right, so yeah, that's it from me when it comes to this lunar eclipse reading of mine, and I shall see you in my next one. Bye bye. Hello, and if you've chosen pile 2, these are your messages for the lunar eclipse to come. So let's see what the energy is for the upcoming lunar eclipse. What is it inviting into your life? Okay, time to heal. What a beautiful, beautiful thing to come across. You're being healed from all the past wrongs that have been done to you. This is like a healing to your heart. This is like a healing to your soul. All those part of yourselves that were damaged, that were hurt by people before, and that which was really, really hurting within you, is now going to be starting to heal. It's almost like you're gonna become like a snake. It's almost time for you to sort of become whole again, and then shed that skin and be ready for a new life. So healing is coming across. What a beautiful message to come, because your heart is going to be healed, your being is going to be healed, and you're going to be pushed towards a new life. You're going to be called towards a new life, a life in which your heart is going to be whole again, and you're going to be free to love again. You're going to be free to live again, is the message I get. Okay. Oh, so beautiful. Okay, fate. Okay, it's almost like, Lady Fate is standing in front of you and asking you, I see what's happened in your life. I see the pain that has come your way, but I am here to change it all. And I'm going to give you a wish that will take you towards your new life. So, what is it that you want now? What is it that you want me to birth to life for you? It's almost like, you're being held by God, you're being held by spirit, you're being held by angels, and you're being transported to a beautiful new world, where fate is smiling on you. Destiny is like your friend, and all good things are going to be happening to you. It's almost like a new cycle is starting in your life, like you've sort of paid all your karmic debts, you're being transformed, because if you see, there's this beautiful butterfly here. So destiny as at its best, is what I see here. There's a beautiful transformation coming into your life, and it's almost like you're sitting on the wings of that butterfly and flying on into a newer, more beautiful life, is what I see. But healing and a new life is what is coming across, and commitment. Okay, so emotional fulfillment is what I sense for you, is what this lunar eclipse is going to be getting into your life. But again, like I said, you're going to be moving, sitting on the wings of a butterfly to your new life. So this demands fresher commitment. So you need to let go of certain old commitments that you made. You need to let go of some old bonds that were no longer serving you, bonds that were toxic, bonds that sort of, hit your heart, that sort of took away those pieces of your heart. And because you're healing, you can no longer, take those people with you. You need to move forward towards a new life. So with a new life will come newer commitments, will also invite newer friends into your life. So there is a possibility you can now be meeting new people who will sort of bring in newer experiences into your life, more positive experiences into your life, and this will demand a commitment. So this can also be like a proper commitment towards a new life, a newer lifestyle is also a sense that I get. So you're leaving behind an old way of life and really moving towards a fulfilling one that will heal your heart, is what I sense. How beautiful is this? It's like the balance is restored, like justice is served. Yeah, that is the sense that I get. So like things that were like not balanced, things that were not in your favor, that were heavily against you, now are being balanced. And it's like, look at this beautiful angel, like she's dressed in white. So white is of purity, white is like this untouched way of being. So fairness is brought in your life, justice is served. I sense this balance, beautiful balance is restored in your life. So beautiful. See, the most difficult part of your situation is over. It's almost like you're walking this beautiful bridge, you're leaving one part and you're moving into the other. I think angels are surrounding you at this point, your spirit guides are with you, and they are almost rejoicing. They are so happy that it's almost like you've learned the lessons that you've come to learn in this lifetime, the harder lessons at that, and now you're ready to reap the blessings, is the sense that I get. So appropriate. Didn't I just speak of it? A new cycle begins. You are at the end of one karmic cycle. You've paid your debt, you've learned your lessons, and now it is time to move on to a different cycle. And I think for you, whatever happened in the past, especially when it comes to relationship, if you were hurt, it's almost like, you probably might have hurt this individual in the past life, and it's also almost like, karma has balanced itself. So you've paid your debt, and now you're moving forward. So now, it's time for you to sort of, enjoy your blessings and learn to look at your life differently. You need to sort of shift your perception towards what has happened in your past. Look at your past as a karmic cycle. You had done wrong to some person in maybe a past life, and you had to pay a debt. So you've paid the debt, and now you're moving on. So that is the way you need to look at it. Don't so much as look at it like, okay, God, it was being unkind to me, I've always done good to people, but why am I being treated this way? Why is my heart being hurt to such an extent? Just come away from that narrative. So change that perspective, because that was supposed to happen. It has happened. That cycle of your life is over, and you're moving into a new one. So sort of begin with a fresh perspective, start with a fresh slate, turn a new leaf into your life, is what I get here. All right, and the last one is live your best life now. Now life is giving you a chance to live your life according to your terms. What do you want to invite in your life? How do you want your life to be? What kind of relationships do you want in your life? What kind of a lifestyle do you want to live? You have been given a choice post this lunar eclipse to choose. So make sure whatever you choose it wisely, and choose with your heart. Open your heart to this new experience. Open your heart to this new way of being. Open your heart to a new you, a new version of you, the best version of you, the most beautiful version of you, is what I sense for you guys. So that is my reading for you guys for the lunar eclipse coming in, and it's bringing you blessings. It's bringing you nothing but blessings, my beautiful, beautiful people. Okay, I shall see you in my next one. Bye bye. Hello, so if you've chosen pile 3, these are your messages for the lunar eclipse. Let's see what the lunar eclipse is going to be bringing into your life. Okay, trust in divine detours. So you are gonna be taken off the path, is what I see. So you are gonna be experiencing something that is very unexpected. You might not have expected that your life will take this turn, but this is going to be a journey of a lifetime. This is going to be a ride of a lifetime. You are going to be taken off your path and almost like redirected towards the life that you were meant to live. So let's see what's going to be happening. And the changes are in fact for your highest good. Are going to be losing some connections in your life, losing some friends, or losing some people who were not in your life for the right kind of reasons, who were probably not honest with you, probably did not have your best interest at heart, probably had plans to betray you. So that aspect is being taken out of your life. So you are now sort of being guided towards people that have your best interest at heart. You are being guided towards a life that is suited for you. So the way I see it, harm is being taken out of your way. People who might have been harmful for you are going to be taken out of your way. At this point of time, I think a new set of individuals are going to be entering your life, and I sense your soul family or your soul tribe is now going to be entering your life. Like, these people are going to be helping you to reach the highest potential of yours. These people are going to take you to the next level of success. These people are going to be taking you to the next level. All right. Also, the sense I get here is you're becoming wiser as a person. It's almost like, here I see you as a very gullible person, somebody who is very innocent, somebody who really doesn't understand when they see deceit in front of them. It's almost like, you guys have such a pure heart that you always see the best in other people, and which is why, then your spirit guides have to step in and forcefully take you out of the situation. So it's almost that is happening to you, and you're almost being called to become a wiser person. You are called to now sort of, understand people understand situations and really look at people the way they truly are. I think people wear masks in front of you and you don't realize that they're wearing masks. That is the sense that I get. And actually, this usually happens with people who have a very pure heart, and that really bugs me sometimes. But anyway, the power of divine is with you, wisdom is with you, you're being called to be smarter. Okay, and honor and respect will come to you, which is very much what I was talking about. With this thing, whatever is happening in your life or whatever will happen post the lunar eclipse period, stop trying to control things, because you won't be able to control what is happening to you. And because this is a divine detour, everything that is happening in your life is happening for your highest good. So probably, if you're being taken away from one job and you're moving towards other job, it is happening for your highest good. If a relationship is coming to an end and a new relationship might begin later, it is happening for your highest good. Maybe you'll now meet a partner that'll stay with you for the rest of your life, or somebody who really understands your soul, is the sense that I get. So don't try and control everything, just let go of that control, let the control go, and let your spirit guides, your angels, and let God take over, because they are the ones who know things best. Anyway, you're exactly where you need to be. So yes, things are happening in your life exactly the way they are supposed to happen. This is supposed to happen in your life, and this is like a major event, and this will shape you very beautifully into the person that you're meant to be. And I told you, walk the spiritual path. You are going to be walking a spiritual path from here. So if you're already called to the spiritual path, bravo, nothing like it. But if you are not called to a spiritual path yet, you will be walking one soon, because like I said, you're going to be teaching a lot of people about your experiences. You're going to be teaching a lot of people about what you've learned yourself in human experiences. This can be through YouTube, this can be through personal life, you can become a motivational teacher, you can become a spiritual healer, but you are going to be walking a spiritual path. Whatever you choose to do after this, even if you have a normal career which has nothing to do with spirit, you will still become a wiser person, and people around you will benefit from your wisdom. Anybody who comes in touch with you post this change that is going to be happening to you will benefit from this knowledge that you have to impart. So not every person has to become a tarot reader, not every person has to become a spiritual teacher, not every person has to become a motivational speaker. Some people, by just being themselves in different careers, in normal careers, can be very, very, very higher level teachers. It's almost like angels. Angels don't have to actually wear wings all the time. Angels are found even in ordinary people, earth angels. So it's exactly like that with you. Maybe you are an earth angel and you're now being given your wings, is the sense I get here. So I think you guys are going to be infinitely blessed, and your life is changing for a very, very beautiful cause, for a higher cause at that. Alright, so be prepared, surrender to God, surrender to your spirit guide, surrender to the angels. That's all I have to say to you, because you are exactly where you're meant to be, and you will end up exactly where you're meant to be. I wish you all the best, and I see you in my next one. Bye bye.